another stakeholder from our unity, the General Secretary, Mr. Ali Kurt.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillah ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulillah. Öncelikle Hazir muhabbetle selamlıyorum.
First of all, we are at the fifth International ASSAM Congress, and as the previous meetings, we are dealing with a very important topic. We are talking about foreign policy strategies. We know that we need each other. We need the Islamic geography together and to improving a strategy. This is our current conjecture. If you remind, we were together at Kuala Lumpur at KL Summit, during the summit at the Kuala Lumpur. And we had the Islamic Cooperation Association. We have a very important strategic position. Unfortunately, we are not able to exercise our powers in here. We are working with Pakistan, Qatar, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Those all are very important leaders of the Islamic world. And those summit was very important in those terms. And I know that we are all obliged to organize this event. And they are consulting each other. And you can see that the Islamic world, almost in every part of the world, we are facing a lot of problems. And if we want to get rid of those issues, there is a single solution, and the solution means the union of the Islam. Of course, we have a very hot agenda, both for us and in every corner of the Islamic world, especially in Afghanistan. During the recent weeks, there have been a lot of hot developments. There was a conference, and today I can see that an important part of our participants today will also touch this topic. And the Taliban, as you know, is on top in Afghanistan. And we need to help the injured parties. And as you know, in Afghanistan, they were continuing till 1973. And there was a 10 years occupancy of Russian Union. And we can see the appearance in here, the occupancy of the American powers. And during this 14 years period, there were a lot of changes of the regimes, a lot of occupancies, a lot of strikes, but the chaos never ended. But whenever we are looking at Afghanistan, we can see that they couldn't stick to any imperialist state, and even Russia had to stay back, and the America had to do the same. And as you can see in Iraq, in Yemen, in Syria, only ruins remain because they are very awakened. They totally lost in there. And we need to support and to support a lot, I think, our colleagues and our friends which are in this geography. And we need to help them in order to build a sustainable environment. We need to take initiatives in there. Unfortunately, there is an ongoing insensibility, I can say, and we need to support our colleagues. And within the frame of these initiatives, there were like 4 or 5 states which came together at the Kuala Lumpur summit. And I want to draw attention one more time, and I hope that the Taliban management will be oppressed. And as Professor Nevzat, I'm so sorry, I can't interpret because there are other overlapping voices of the other participants. And we should be aware of this trait. And our prophet, as you already know, he told us back in 1400 that there will be a lot of enemies who will be looking at us. And in this geography, it is a very fruitful country. We have a lot of oil reserves. And I truly believe that we would be able to do our best because we have the love for this Muslim world. And today, aside of Afghanistan, we have the Palestinian and the East Turkestan issue. We have the Chinese world and their never-ending assimilation movements. In Kashmir also, I think that the United States, their Security Council, although they took the referendum decision, they couldn't apply it. They couldn't implement anything, any of their policies. We also are witnessing the issue in Yemen and in Iraq, and they aren't in a good situation. Please imagine the current table, the current picture. The issues in Lebanon are also very important. Every year we are organizing the youth conferences, and one of the participants told us, the kid, he told us that with the Anglo-Saxon politica in Thailand, there is a very mixed geography. And that kid said that if somebody is crying, their mother will say them, don't be afraid. We hope that Ottomans, that Turks will come and rescue us. And at our meeting back in Sri Lanka, we were on an avenue and it was called Sultan Abdulhamid Avenue. And I was asking about the background story, and they were like, Sultan Abdulhamid heard that the people of Sri Lanka weren't able to go to Mecca. So let's imagine about this hope which reached to them. Let's imagine about the issues of those people who actually can't go to Mecca. Let's imagine of a sultan who enabled this for those people. And I truly believe that Turkey needs and has a very trust building attitude. And I think that our single way out in here for the Union of the Islam is to act together. The numbers, if you have a look at the numbers, if they are most valuable when we are together. If we stand together, we'll gain the blessing of the Allah and will be more powerful. And with this opportunity, I want to extend salutes to all of my colleagues for organizing this very successful event. And I truly hope that Allah will give us the power to do what we need to do in order to establish this union.